Hey everybody, how are ya? It's barbecue at home. So I've been using this hardwood lump from Nature Zone lately, sugar maple. I'm going to show how quickly it catches and test the sparks on it. Now, the other day I did, the video will be coming up soon. I did ribs and a piece of brisket. I had my smoker filled up about, I don't know, probably about here, right? And it burns for a good 8 hours, and that's what's left. So it burns like it's just, there's nothing. So let's get this guy going. I bought, so how I get my smoker going, I take this, right, and I just shove it in there, light it up, and then 2 minutes later, I turn it off, right? So I'm gonna get this guy going. Get my lighter. There we go. And put this on top. Or let's get this guy here. Let it stay. Usually I use my barbecue for this. So it doesn't take long. I think my coals might be a little bit damp, they were outside, but that's alright. I'm going to show how quickly this lights up. Now as for sparks, it doesn't bother me because in here, it doesn't seem to spark at all. I don't even notice it. They're already lighting up. Okay, so it's been not long. Look, I could turn this off now. And you can see they're already going. Give it a few minutes. Sparks died down. I think it's sparking because of the flame hitting it. And there we go. So I'll leave my thing here. I only had that flame on just for a few minutes. Not even a minute. And it's glowing. Let's see. I'll lift this up. You can see they're glowing pretty good. So once it gets going, the sparks just stop. And as it gets going, eventually there'll be no smoke either. So it pops a little wee bit. Not much. You can see through the holes. Look, it's going. I like how fast it ignites. So yeah, on my smoker, I mean this thing holds the heat and burns so efficiently that I could get 20 hours out of that bag. I'll see if I can capture a screenshot. I finally hooked up my Flame Boss to my Wi-Fi, so now it's recording my cooks. I'll see if I could get a screenshot of it and if it showed the length of time when the smoker was just over half full with it. Well, probably about a half a bag of worth I've had in there, and it was about 6-8 hours. There we go. You can see it's glowing more. So it sparks a lot when I got the flame underneath it because of the pressure pushing everything up, I would assume. Once it gets going, boom. So yeah, I like it. The Jealous Devil's really nice too. That's my second choice. This does get hot. It doesn't get anywhere near as hot as the Jealous Devil does, but I can get my smoker 300 with it, no problem. The Jealous Double. I haven't tried getting it super hot, the smoker with this one yet. I'll have to give that a shot. I know with the Jealous Double, I've had my smoker at 600 degrees before, no problems. There you go. A little bit of popping just when I had that flame on it. And now, there we go. The other thing too, I find with most brands of charcoal, like if I'm grilling on my Weber, which I haven't done that much, they always burn fairly quickly compared to my stumps. And there it is, glowing hot. And we're not even, oh, well right now, since I started recording, my phone says 6 minutes. Got a nice glow going. I have a temp gauge. While that's going, I'll get my temp gauge and let's see how hot that is. Alright, I got a temp gauge here. Let's see. Oh, 926. Is it showing? I always forget which side the phone the camera's on. So that's not too bad. Let's see, let's just do... So of course up there it's going to be... So there we go. It does get nice and hot. It sears steak really, really nicely. Oh, I guess I could... I will move that and I'll take the grate out. There we go. And this will go, that little bit will probably go for a couple of hours, I would think. I'm not sure. I will find out and see. I do have some Jealous Devil. I could do that test later as a comparison, which maybe I will once this is done. I have Jealous Devil chunks in the garage. I like to keep my charcoal in the garage, and it stays nice and dry. I do forget it outside once in a while, and the difference is it just takes longer for everything to warm up. And then, like in the smoker, once the heat gets going in the chamber, it just sucks the moisture right out. But then when I lift this up, this will get really wet if I got moist coals in there. And when they're dry, big difference in how they burn, I find. There we go, glowing just nicely. See if I can zoom in. Zoom in a bit more. So there is the Nature Zone charcoal test. I'll do it again a little bit later with the Jealous Double. So I've used their chunks and their briquettes. I went through, I think I went through like 15 bags of the briquettes on here. One bag of briquettes, which is of the briquettes is about, I think, 10 pounds. I'll zoom back out here. I'll be good for 6 to 8, about 6 hours on my smoker, about. And weight-wise, it's probably equivalent to the Nature Zone. So that'll have to be I'll do that test another day. I just haven't figured out the best way to do a test on my smoker. Like maybe put a camera or something on a timer where it just does a shot like every 20 minutes or something, but or every half hour, or maybe every hour, or something like that, to really check it out. And there we have it, nice and calm, just glowing nicely, and you can see there's like no smoke coming out. Burns very, very clean. So that is the Nature Zone Maple. Time right now is 20 after 11. I'll come back in an hour and show where we're at. Okay, it's been a half an hour, or about, no, 40 minutes. So it looks like nothing's happening. Watch, let me check. Can you see the red dot? And look at the temps. Crazy, eh? They don't look like they're on, but you're still over 600 degrees, 7, 8. Wow. There we go. So, basically that wasn't 100% full. So it's safe to say that full on the Weber, wide open. And I got the bottom wide open as well. It'll go for, if it's a neat pile, it'll go for an hour, no problem. And and be super hot as well. So, depending where I hit, 5, 7. Is it even? I always forget which side my camera's on my phone. So there we go. So that is a charcoal experiment on the Nature Zone. I'm going to do it again either later today or later this week with the Jealous Double, and let's see how they compare. Have a great day.